evening, everybody. Yeah, with
Hi,
Rentia. I'm here with Rentia, Sarah, and Ina for challenge 161 to chat about the winners with Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Sorry, we have to get that out the way, Sarah, because everyone just starts talking, and then we actually miss quite a bit of nice content in the prior chit chat, you know. So that's why I try and get that out the way.
Okay. So when he says, Sarah, when he says everyone starts talking, that's me. So I'm just gonna do a low profile tonight. I'll be the quiet one.
No.
You can't do that. And you look so glamorous tonight, you and Sarah.
Thank you.
Okay. As you guys know, I'm not feeling my best, but in any case, we'll get through this. I managed to follow quite a lot of the challenge today. As you know, we've been busy with HobbyX and that. There were 36 entries, and as they started coming through, some, as usual, very, very nice ones. So yeah, I think we can start chatting about them, and then we can eventually get to choose our winners like we normally do. Cool. So let me just see where that was the last one. Let's start on Rentia's. Rentia was our first entry. Surprise, surprise.
So that was like 6:15. That was so late in the morning.
Was the sun up?
No, my son was sleeping. Are you starting again? Don't do that.
Oh, funny. Sorry.
You know what? As long as I make you laugh, that's all that's important.
That is. Rentia, tell us about your clay vase there and the see-through glass.
Well, that's the first mistake you're making tonight, Graham. That is not clay, that is metal. That's a copper vase. Otherwise, I don't qualify for the challenge. So please just count your words. And it's a glass. Yeah, it's a glass with wine and a copper vase with dried sticks. And there's dried sticks in the foreground.
Awesome.
Keep it simple, Simon.
Margriet Pretorius?
I like the composition. I like the hand and the little teapot and then the tea glass. I think it's lovely and it's got a bit of warmth and I like the nails. I think it's a lovely little composition.
Hundreds. Liz Berger. This is one of the Dali ideas.
Sorry, Graham. The previous one's one of my favorites. The ladies aren't talking. What's happening tonight?
Which one?
I like the watch. Ina, don't start with me. I like the watch. I think it's one of my favorites. It's just totally out of the box, and I love the totally wonky watch. Isn't it gorgeous?
And the
touches
table's
of blue. I love it.
It's very nicely done, the table as well. Very nice.
Oh, it's a table. I didn't even see that.
Glass table, yes.
Oh my word. Okay, there we go. I learned something. Vera Babiak.
I like that. Nice, different textures. Smooth background, and then the glass that feels like glass, and the plastic that it's standing on. Very nice.
Can I just say something? Just correct me if I'm wrong. When you look through a glass and you look at the metal bucket or the metal dish behind, you don't have the same horizon. I think the glass should be a little bit higher. Am I wrong? Or is it supposed to look like that? Because I know there's a little bit of a difference.
It depends, Rentia. It depends on your viewpoint. Sometimes it's very distorted and other times it's not. This one is a little bit distorted, but it doesn't look too wrong for me. I like the way it's also much darker, the reflection in the glass.
Sita de Joy.
So where's Sarah? Sarah went for dinner or supper. Are you here, Sarah?
I'm here.
You have to say, okay, this is your turn. Now you take it. It's your turn.
I like this one very much. It's got a lot of warmth in it. I don't see the metal though. Is the metal the ring on the finger?
Yeah, look.
Yes, that would be
looks
the
like it,
metal. Yes.
Okay.
Where were we? Laura?
Laura Bolly.
Yes, Polly. Okay.
Also out of the box, I mean, you would never have thought. I think the only metal that we have is on the lid, and the little trim on the stand.
It's got a chain.
But it's lovely, and it's yeah, that's lovely.
Very nice.
With the South African flag, you see that? That's so sweet.
Must be the dromedaris. What the dromedaris?
Dromedaris.
Karine Forbes, one of our previous winners.
We had a conversation with her about being such a perfectionist, and you can absolutely see the perfectionism here. It's just each little stroke is perfect. I would have loved a bit of warmth. It's a very ice cold painting, so it would have been nice with a little bit of warmth. But well done, and I think the little bit of red in the one glass helps the painting a lot.
I also feel it's a little bit harsh. You know, the whole painting is very hard. Every single edge is hard. It's all hard. I would like a bit more softness plus your warmth. I agree.
Ansie Greiling?
I like
Sarah?
this one. I did like this one. It's one of the ones on my list. It's got all the elements, and they're very beautiful. The only thing that worried me a bit was that the photo credit was to Pinterest. I don't think Pinterest did that. So I think you've got to be careful about
yes,
who you credit.
I know.
know?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
basically,
but I
what
really
you're
did
saying,
like it.
what you're saying is that she found the photo on Pinterest and credited the photo as Pinterest, not as who the artist where it came from, or photographer. Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love the warmth and the cool, and it's such a beautiful little painting. I think she did so well.
It's very
nice.
good.
And the softness of the fabric, I think, is very successful. The way that she painted the blue folds.
Melinda Brummer.
Lovely.
I know this.
This was one of my favorites, but I believe that she's won recently. So
yeah,
I love the warmth.
Yeah, this was
beautiful.
Yeah, it was also one of the favorites. I can see that she got a lot of likes. It's lovely. She's a very she knows what she's doing. She's so good at art.
Lovely.
You just must remember. Oh, sorry.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Just a small little thing, and I know because she paints quite loosely and she paints beautifully, but when you do a still life, you have to imagine that there's a ruler down the middle of your glass, and so the little container on the right, so when you see the ruler in the middle, whatever you see on the right hand side must be reflected exactly on the left hand side of that ruler. So put the ruler down the middle of that little green bottle with a green container, green stuff inside it, then you'll see the left hand side angles more than the right hand side. You see, and that's a big mistake in a still life. Okay.
I agree, definitely.
Sue Peddle.
I wish the one was a bigger, or the other one a little bit smaller. If you look at it's very similar. It's very similar in shape, similar in size. It would have been nice, a big and a small, and maybe just a third little addition, you know, just to make it 3. But so I like the shine on the little silver. It's nice.
Anna Marie Holzhausen.
Yeah, I really like this one. I like the simplicity of it, and I like the yellow and blue against each other. I think that's very beautiful.
Coral Kruger.
Nice colors, but the elements are a little bit disjointed. You know, they don't kind of connect or lead to each other.
Cheryl Koenig.
Oh, I had to post hers because she couldn't post this. She had a problem posting hers, and isn't it just absolutely gorgeous? I love the brush strokes. I love the colors. There's a little bit of warmth. It's such a successful painting, and I think she's painting beautifully for the challenge. I'm so glad she's joining us.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Alta Swart.
I did like this one very much. I think it would have been nice to have maybe a little bit more yellow in the background to warm it up.
Okay.
And just make sure, sorry, Graham,
No.
just make sure that you soften your background line, because you can see there's a quite definite line going out of the painting, and it could be a problem if it leads your eye out. So it's just a good idea to always soften the line, especially on the edges of the canvas. Just make sure that you soften that line a little bit.
Florence Janse van Rensburg. Small wine. Eee.
It's a very busy painting. Your eye goes everywhere, because you look at the background, you look at the squares, and then you've got all the glasses. So it's just very, very busy. It's always a good idea to decide on a focal point, to focus on that, and to soften the rest, so that your eye knows where to go.
The glasses aren't drawn correctly, and neither is this bottle on the left-hand side. If you look at the two edges, they're different. Okay, and then the stem of the glass looks a bit drunk. Okay.
Well, I was gonna say maybe the glasses started off full before the paint.
But don't you think that is it a corkscrew? Isn't that excellent? I think that's beautifully done. And is it nuts in a bowl? I think I love that. That's well painted.
And we've even got a watermark from whether it's painted in or been put down by your own paint gloss. I'm not sure.
Excellent. Well done.
Jeanette Barbara Duplessis.
This is beautiful. Also, her title was so beautiful.
So gorgeous, warm and cool, big and small. I think it's gorgeous. Lovely painting.
Very nice. Nice, consistent use of yellows throughout as well. It looks like quite a limited
exactly palette. Oh, well done, Graham.
I'm getting good at
and you can keep looking at it. You keep finding different little elements, which I love.
Yeah, this one's got that little sparkle thingy in the middle.
Really beautiful.
Next one, Margareta Ferry.
I like this.
Okay, Sarah, this one is yours, Sarah.
Okay, I did like this very much with the green and the purple together, but I feel like the lid is a little bit off center. Not sure.
So there's a lot of perspective being put into this art. Yeah.
You know, the thing is with that the metal lid, it can be slightly off. You know, if it's not exactly on properly, it can come off askew like that. You know.
Yeah.
And I've got one of them, so I know.
Yeah.
Okay, the light
catches my eye.
Yeah, the label is gorgeous, and I love the shine of the cap. So gorgeous.
Yeah. The reflections are beautiful in there.
Yes.
Trudy Buerta.
So beautiful. Look at the warmth. Oh, she paints beautifully. And I like the way that she applies the paint. You can see she's not stingy with the paint. It's nice, thick strokes, thick layers, and you see it throughout the painting. So gorgeous.
So who's GM Botha?
No idea.
Gertruida would be the full name of Trudy.
You know, I need,
You're right. Yeah.
I need to have a word with Trudy because she spells Trudy in 4 different ways, and it's so hard to find her on social media. And then I laugh. My job's very difficult.
She's a scaly girl. What's happening there? We have to ask her a few questions.
She's all over. Mandy von Maltitz.
Oh, I love this one. This is also one of my favorites. And you can see opposites at work here. You can see the warm of the brown and the cool of the blues, and they're working against each other and they're offsetting each other. So I think it's such a beautiful little painting.
Very nice.
Here comes Sarah's one.
It's beautiful, Sarah. Really lovely.
Wow, so well painted. Sarah. Okay, Sarah, please tell us some more.
I don't really know what to say. I was surprised with the pink when I had the photograph developed. That to me was a surprise. But the rest was pretty much planned. So it's quite a contrived picture.
Yeah, it's, but that the
So
pink actually
beautiful.
fits
Well painted. Oh, blue
Yes.
vase.
in. But the pink actually fits right in there. Looks like it's part of it.
Yeah, I
It
was
does.
pleased with it because it
With a
warmed it
little
up
touch
quite a
of
bit.
green.
And at least you didn't put a shadow for
Lovely.
the flame.
I
Eh?
love the shadows and the shadows in the background.
Thank you.
Rentia, your signal's very bad today.
This is a lovely still life. It's really a very nice still life. You know, I feel if we're going to paint a still life, let's do it from life. Let's look at a real thing rather than take something off Pinterest or whatever, because there they've already sorted out everything for you, you know, all the shapes,
Yes.
all the everything. If you look at a real thing, that's what teaches your eye to see.
Yes.
And
I like this one very much. I like it when there's a plant or a fruit or something in a still life, and this one's very warm. It's lovely.
Linda Thumb.
It's very little metal in that one, but the glass is very beautiful.
Mm.
And it does qualify because it's got metal in it. And I think she did the bottles so beautiful. The first one, the second one from the left.
Very, very good. Nikki Frisoli.
It's a beautiful painting. So well painted, very smooth.
Yeah.
I prefer this one to the previous one that was so bleak, you know. This has got more color and movement. I like this.
Joseph Donnelly.
Joe always paints with us, and I think his work is so, you always recognize his work, and it's got a totally different perspective. If you look at it, it's quite quirky, but so well painted. Well done, Joe.
So something which surprised me quite a bit was all the different subjects that people came up with, and there were 2 car entries.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Does that
did
qualify as
surprise
a
me
still life?
too.
I'm just asking. Yeah.
No, she just said chrome and glass. She said chrome and glass.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how it be a still life.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So it does qualify.
Mm.
Look at all the
Gorgeous.
detail under the car. Yeah, it's lovely, hey? And the clouds.
Unbelievable.
The lady's name is Alnet Gous. Do you know anything about her, Rentia?
I don't. I think she's a newcomer.
Yeah, I also think so.
She's definitely new. Yeah, but well painted, well done.
Very, very nice. Mariki van Rensburg with her perfume, no, her ink pots, probably with the Quink.
Gosh, this is so well drawn, so
She
well painted.
always paint- Yeah, the detail
And
on that is just unbelievable. And
amazing.
she's
I love the way that it sits at the bottom, and you've got all this, the whole composition is beautiful. And I mean, just look at all that detail in the lid, everything, it's gorgeous.
Mm. Very, very nice.
and even the big space to the left, upper side, it gives your eye a place to rest because there's so much, yeah, gorgeous.
Linda Cousins. Pietro Ninauber. Now, this was also quite a bright idea. Did you get it?
Yeah, so regional. He's got the glass, he's got the metal, so he definitely qualifies. Beautiful.
And it's beautiful colors. It's just incorrectly drawn. You know, as I said to you earlier, if you put that ruler down the middle, you'll see the right-hand side can't be so different to the left-hand side. You know, the right-hand side's got a dent in the right.
Okay.
In the right-hand side.
You've taught us something now, Ina, so hopefully they'll pay attention and next time use a ruler and make sure that it's symmetrical.
Penn Lloyd. I think this is not, is this paint? Or is it pencil? Don't know.
Metal is nice. I like the metal.
It looks like paint. I'm sure it's acrylic.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's it.
Yes, our other vehicle entry, Ella
I
Marai.
love that.
Wow.
I really love it. You know, it's such a different angle, you know, it's such an unusual angle, and it just works so well. I think it's absolutely beautiful.
Stunning. And the background
and the
as well.
fact that right, love the background. And that, can you see the way that they softened the aerial going up and out of the painting, so it doesn't lead your eye out because they've softened that line going up and out. That's so well painted.
It's so well thought out. The whole painting, the composition is amazing. Really good.
It's very, very nice.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Graham.
No problem. Sarah, so what are your thoughts of the competition?
I think people responded very well, and majority of them were had metal and glass, and so it's been quite difficult to choose a winner.
Yeah,
I was very surprised by the cars. I think they're lovely. It's very out of the box.
it was very, very nice. So, who's your what's your thoughts on a winner?
I really loved Melinda Brummers and Barry Colocotts, but they've apparently won recently. So I'm going to go with the Pencils in Glass by Henneman Harris Olsen.
Oh, that's great. Lovely paint. Yes.
I really love that one. Nice and simple and complementary colors. And yes, I really love that one.
Well painted.
That's great. So we have our winner from Sarah, and then Rentia and Ina. Do you guys? What's your thoughts, Rentia?
I like Mandy's painting. I actually saved it. Mandy. Oh, it's well, we must watch, the skew
Oh,
watch. That was my favorite. I think that was one of my favorites. That was the other one. But look at the other one with the watch. Is that Mandy's painting? Sorry, someone?
This
with
one.
a watch on the glass table. Yes. Whose painting is that?
This is Mandy van Maltitz.
Yes.
So
that's my favorite. And that one? Whose is that?
This no. Okay. This one here with the gin is Mandy van Maltitz.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
The one?
That is Lisa Berger's one.
Oh, Lisa. So that's my favorite. I just love it. I think it's just so well painted.
Okay.
Must Ina and I decide together?
Yes, we need to decide together. So I want to ask Ina who her favorites are now.
Well, look, my favorite was that black car. But I think Ella Marie has one recently. I love that black car.
Sorry,
the whole composition, the unusualness of it.
So I've lost it now. Anyway, talk. It will come on the picture. No? Yeah, Ella Marie, yes.
I really like that one, and then I like that inkwell pot. You know, I think it was Mariki. Who was it? Rensburg or something.
Yeah, Mariki. Can you get that one, Graham?
Yes.
I love that.
Mariki van Rensburg. Okay, I also love that one. I think it's so well painted. Okay, Ina, you've convinced me.
Okay, so then Mariki's our second winner then. That's great. Okay, so we got our two winners.
Yes.
We got our two winners, and then on Sunday, 5 p.m., the crowds, the masses will choose the third winner. And then I'll put everything together for Monday's video and post it all.
Thank you so much.
No problem. And then that's a pleasure. And then we've got a celebrity challenge up next. I wonder who that is. Rentia.
I wonder. Yes, my turn.
Yes, so Rentia is giving us.
I've got a huge surprise in store. Yes, something that you haven't done before.
Awesome. So we're gonna, well, by the time you watch this video, the challenge will already be up, so you'll see now what it is. And then we can get cracking for 2 weeks time. Hopefully all these public holidays and everything are finished, because it really upsettles the apple cart, you know.
Yeah, and get well soon, Graham.
Thank you. I'm busy with that, so we're getting along over there. But thank you so much.
Love to your kiddies, Graham. Hope they get better soon.
No, thanks. And to yours as well. I know everyone's been a bit off. But thank you to Sarah for the awesome challenge. We had a lot of fun. And thanks for picking our winners. I'll have Sarah's video of her setup early next week as well. We'll put that up. And then, we'll see everybody on the next challenge.
Okay.
Thanks, Graham.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.